Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone. My name is Kathy, and today I would like to call your attention to two items that were docketed and signed on April 24th, 2023 in Idaho versus Kohberger. The first is a petition to add 2 further attorneys to the prosecutor's team. They are named as Assistant Attorney General Jeff Nye and Assistant Attorney General Ingrid Beatty. These are not members of the Latah County Prosecutor's Office, as Ms. Jennings and Mr. Thompson, who signed this petition, are. The reason given to the court why Mr. Thompson is asking to bring in members of the Idaho State Attorney General's Office to assist in the Kohberger case is that the AG's office has access to additional resources that apparently the Latah County Prosecutor's Office does not have. He also makes reference to a written agreement that's not attached to this petition that he says is in effect between the AG's office and Latah County, that the AG's office will pick up all expenses associated with the 2 assistant attorney generals working on this case. Now, we would imagine that would be their salaries. That would be any salaries of support staff, such as paralegals who may be assisting the attorneys or legal assistants, any payment for legal research. We don't know because the agreement's not attached. And I, quite frankly, my opinion is I don't know why that agreement is not made public, because it has to do with money that the taxpayers will ultimately be paying. The taxpayers are paying for Mr. Thompson, Ms. Jennings' salary, the 2 attorneys from the Latah County Prosecutor's Office that have been prosecuting this case. And they will also be paying for the services of the AG's office in this case. Those are governmental services. But nonetheless, this is yet one more example of a document that's not available to the public on the docket. The other item that was signed and docketed the 24th of April 2023 is the order granting this relief. This is an order stating that the 2 assistant attorney generals are given permission to now serve as part of the prosecutorial team in Idaho versus Kohberger. There's several points I'd like to bring up to you in addition to the fact that the written agreement is not attached. The order is signed by Judge John Judge, not Judge Megan E. Marshall, who until this date has signed all orders, at least orders that are public. And as we've talked about before, there are many, many things that are behind the scenes that are not on the public docket that have been under seal in this case. So it's Judge Judge who signed this order. His name should be familiar to you because this case will ultimately be transferred to Judge Judge. There's no reason given why Judge Marshall didn't sign this order. Perhaps she was out ill or on vacation, but nonetheless, this is the first item that we've seen on the docket with Judge Judge's signature on, at least in the public record. The second is that unlike other motions that one side has filed, there's no reference to whether Mr. Thompson addressed this matter with the defense. And if the defense had any objections or they were stipulating, there's no mention in this motion. It's a petition, but it's actually a motion. It's an application for an order. That's what a motion is. And third, because both were filed and signed on the 24th of April 2023, there would have been no time for the defense to come forward if they had any objections to state that they did object to or what their thoughts were in this matter. That will conclude this episode in this continuing series today. My name is Kathy. Thank you for your time and attention.